Welcome to Eve Elements LLC. Welcome, returners, new and old subscribers, lurkers. Okay, so let's talk about it. So me and a couple of my peeps was discussing certain issues, certain worldly issues, certain things going on in the ethers as well as here in the 3D. Happy Thanksgiving. Now it's the next day, so it's Friday. So happy Friday, everybody. Early mid-morning Friday. Um, so let me put a disclaimer out there for all those that are watching, the watchers, the lurkers, the fake watchers, Matrix. Entertainment purposes only. There's a reason why I'm saying entertainment purposes only. Okay, so we're gonna talk about it real quick. A lot of people are and this is my take on a lot of shit because, excuse my language, this is my take on a lot of issues that are going on in the world right now. Hopefully, let me see if you could hear me. A lot of issues are going on in the world right now. One of those issues is sacrificing. There's a lot of people in the entertainment industry that's sacrificing. There's a lot of people outside the entertainment industry that's sacrificing, like your own relatives, your long lost cousins, the great aunts and uncles, and extended relatives, close relatives that's sacrificing you for insurance money, which would be considered insurance fraud. Spiritual insurance fraud. And then you have those in the entertainment industry that's sacrificing their own selves or either their own relatives, near or far, distant, extended, whatever, to acquire fame and fortune here. A lot of them are using voodoo practices, the dark arts, in order to achieve this. They're literally so-called conversing with demons in order to sacrifice those that's close to them, closest to them, next to them, related to them by blood. And here's the thing, though. Since we are in the age of Aquarius, what people fail to realize, right? The way I perceive the age of Aquarius is like the light bearer, the bringer of light, almost like how Lucifer is. Except for the thing is with the age of Aquarius, things in the dark are now coming to the light, right? So right now would not be a good time, and people doing it anyway because they're a bunch of. I'm gonna try to keep my pains out of this. Hold on. People are literally doing sacrifices in the age of Aquarius. Why? What you do in the dark is gonna come to the light. The age of Aquarius is all about shedding light on things, bringing things to the light, bringing things to the surface, bringing things out. So all these people that are sacrificing these people, like in the entertainment industry, you got people sacrificing their own blood relatives that are celebrities just like them or work close with them or in the groups with them and stuff like that in order to acquire more fame, more fortune, more clout, whatever, right? Then you got people of outside the entertainment industry, regular Jane Does and John Does. They all sacrificing their own relatives, people that they don't even speak to, for cash flow. And they're literally doing spell work, voodoo on their own relatives, their own freaking bloodline, unbeknownst to them, cursing their own bloodline for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Cursing their own bloodline for themselves. And with this so-called sacrificing their own goddamn relatives for the sake of claiming some sort of insurance money. Okay? If someone left you in their will, they're willing to go the distance to sacrifice you for that money. You know what I'm saying? When their name ain't even on the paperwork. But they, lo and behold, they got somebody that's scandalous that will forge your name or create fake documents and fake photos and get someone to actually double gang you, pretend to be you, to collect the dough. They go as far as even creating fake death certificates to say that, oh, this person passed away. Just because they can't find the real you to try to actually take you out, right? It's crazy. So let's jump into it. We're going to get into the entertainment industry real quick. Okay? So, with regards to the entertainment industry, some of these celebs that have been murdered right now, I'm not going to name names, but y'all already know if you go back into the entertainment industry from TV to music to movies, y'all going to know already automatically, especially the recently deceased ones that got murdered, okay? They were sacrifices. But here's the thing. True sorcerers and sorceresses that make up the 1% that are actually wealthy, they actually knows what it takes to do a sacrifice in order to acquire fame and fortune. See, it has to be, number one, those that think that they're sacrificing something to Luciferus. Those that think that they're sacrificing them to Lucifer, Lucifer still abides by the rules. Lucifer still abides by universal law. Lucifer even has laws down below for his own realm. So there's no way, first of all, Lucifer's going to look at it like this. It has to be, and I keep hearing the Spirit say, it has to be a willing soul, a willing participant, because everybody has free will, freedom of choice, freedom of whatever they want to do, right? Whatever. It's equivalent as to saying, when a vampire comes knocking at your door, you have to be willing to let that vampire in. Your will, thy will be done. You have to be willing to let that vampire in. The same with a sacrifice. You can't sacrifice somebody that's not willing. You're not going to acquire shit. And this is what's going to separate a real sorceress versus someone who don't know what they're doing. They're not even an apprentice. Okay? Like, it has to be a willing soul. The soul has to be willing to be sacrificed. Okay? And it has to be an innocent soul, not someone that, oh, they don't know what voodoo and hoodoo and black magic is, or this someone that's very naive. No, an innocent soul literally is someone that is a virgin, someone never touched, someone that never had any kids, someone that is completely 100% fucking pure, someone that didn't even, because y'all know y'all got them females out there that think that just because they do anal sex, they're still a virgin. No, you're not a virgin. You just got your cherry popped another way, but you're not a virgin. Even if you get anal sex and the penis never penetrated the vagina and it only penetrated your anal, whatever, where your doo-doo come out of, you still not, you're not pure. Okay, and this is why, I can't believe I'm saying this. This is why the 1%ers, this is why children are missing and being snatched up in child trafficking. Half of them children are being sacrificed because they are virgins. And this is why the 1%ers are making hell of a lot of dough. Okay, this is for entertainment purposes only. I gotta put that disclaimer out there. Entertainment purposes only. Um, so this is why the 1%ers will always be 1%, and those that try to sacrifice people that are not pure at all, it backfires. That's why your voodoo's backfiring. Your voodoo's backfiring for a reason. These people that's being sacrificed are not innocent. They're not virgins. They're tainted. It's tainted. So your sacrifice is tainted. So now your ritual is tainted. See, y'all know shit. Like, it's all tainted. It's all bad. And they're wondering why it's downhill. I hate to say this, but there's one of the people in the industry that literally their parent was sacrificed, okay, to acquire what they have received, yet it wasn't a willing participant. The participant was not willing to be sacrificed. So therefore, in the end, years later, okay, The spirit on the other side in the other realm, they want justice. So how does this spirit that was unwilling to be sacrificed get justice? Well, let's just say the law of karma kicked in. And now this spirit, this person's parent, is getting their just due. They're literally taking in the physical, in the 3D, this person's millions of dollars, freezing their assets, and they now the fame that they acquired is now breaking them down back into when they first started before they started signing that record deal. They're going back to square fucking one. So, and there's the recent death that occurred where the cousin or the sibling to the rap trio that was sacrificed. Okay, there's a lot of people you could tell who sacrificed these individuals and who didn't because they don't cry. They send up their condolences. Look at their faces psychologically. Look at their faces. That's how you know who did sacrifice, who did the voodoo ritual. But here's the thing. Again, the sacrifices that are being made are not pure. They are tainted. Okay, the devil and his minions, or whatever these people are worshiping, these little deities and shit, these hot loas, I think they're what they petwa or whatnot. Okay, you're serving up tainted meat basically. That's like going to a restaurant and asking for you want your steak medium rare and they coming out with burnt steak. You know what I'm saying? That's the same way they serving up these damn sacrifices to these damn demons. All right, it's tainted. So now that whoever they sacrificing to, these so-called deities they sacrificing to, is unhappy. They're not pleased. Some of these people that's doing these sacrifices in the reverse are popping up as the high priestess reverse. Okay, they don't have no intuition whatsoever fucking ever. All right, they just going off of greed and gluttony and I want fame, I want fortune, I need fame, I need fortune, I want to be noticed. Take for example that Shanquella Robinson case, and I hate to use this as an example because she is so beautiful, and in advance, I do apologize, honey. You're going to come back. She will have a soul return. She will be reincarnated, but not until justice is served. There's a reason why she's being held in the spirit realm. She needs justice, and she's going to get it too. Okay? Um, they tried to. The reason why I didn't read that case, I might read that case, I don't know. But the reason why I didn't read that case, because I already know that case was all about a sacrifice. I knew it was all about jealousy. I didn't need to pull cards on that shit. I seen that shit a mile away. This is why I don't have friends, because too many niggas is fucking jealous, especially black people. So it's your own kind that be more jealous of you than any outsider. So it's like it's a sacrifice for fame and fortune. So now that you sacrifice this person for fame and for fortune, look how it's turning out. They're getting fame, all right, in a negative way. Pay attention. Pay close fucking attention. There, be very vigilant and observant because I am. They're getting fame and fortune in a negative way. So if they sacrifice Shanquella Robinson for fame and fortune, and because they are jealous and they did this little voodoo ritual to do this shit, that whole shit is backfiring at a grand rapid pace. And I'm sorry, I don't believe that someone shorter than her will body slam her. I sincerely believe a man body slammed her. A tall man, a thick man body slammed her. I'ma just say that. Now, as far as the fame and fortune, like I said, this whole shit on her end is backfiring. Now getting back into the collective. If there are others that are plotting people's murders, people's deaths for insurance purposes and for fame and fortune, and they're doing voodoo rituals, doing the ritual, doing the ritual, and then carrying out that ritual to literally murder someone or hire or get murder for hire. spiritual and or physical. There's going to be judgment cast down on their asses. We're in the age of Aquarius right now. Now is not the fucking time to be playing around in this. Because this devil itself is being fucking judged. Understand me now? Now is not the time to be playing in this. Spell work, voodoo especially voodoo is what I'm hearing. Now is not the time to be messing with the petwo, the hot lowers. Not the cool ones, the hot ones. Because the hot ones right now, they're being judged in the ethers for a lot of shit that they were being used for. All right? They're about to get their asses handed to them. So now is not the time to be playing with fucking voodoo, to be sacrificing nobody. Now's not the time to be playing in this shit to tie and bind yourself to anybody whatsoever. You're being judged. The spirit you're using is being judged. If it's to hurt anybody, you're being judged. Okay? Is a rise up in the spiritual realm. It keeps coming out. This right here, and this right here. Lots of fights, lots of arguments, lots of disagreements. Okay? Whatever someone decided to forge ahead and do and thought they was going to get success and doing voodoo rituals and sacrificing people in the entertainment industry, outside the entertainment industry for insurance, spiritual, I keep hearing spiritual insurance fraud in order to receive insurance money down here in the 3D. Okay, and then in the entertainment industry, y'all here sacrificing these celebrities at their prime. They only in their 20s. Okay, and then let's get off celebrities real quick. And then people murdering mothers and stuff is going down in the Carolinas here heavy. Okay, and it's not looking good for the Carolinas. There's going to be judgment to whatever that energy is going on down south in North Carolina. I'm going to just put that 1717 on the clock. Okay, so again, we got this. All right. There's going to be a lot of people that are in groups to coerce and go against and do all of this voodoo and black magic and serving the lower master. Okay. Thinking that they're going to get success and they're going to forge ahead in balance and all this other stuff and they're going to acquire fame. I think not. You're not. Now is not the time. Because like I said before, your sacrifice is tainted. The devil does not require tainted sacrifice at all. None of these people being sacrificed are pure. They've been tainted. They've been touched. They've been fucking and sucking. They've been drugging and running. So their vibration is low. Low vibrational. Okay? So you're sacrificing something that's already low vibrational. It's not even at its highest peak level. And yet you're sacrificing it. So therefore your sacrifice is null and void. Period. Whatsoever. It's null and void. Like y'all here doing the most. For money? Shit's coming to an end. With that judgment in this world card, this cycle of sacrificing, whether they famous or not famous, or sacrificing certain sector of people to acquire fame and fortune or insurance money or whatever type of money you think you're going to acquire to put yourself in a comfortable position in life, that cycle's closed. We're in the age of Aquarius, I keep telling you. That cycle is closed. Okay? And that's the truth. Okay? That's the truth. That's the clarity of the whole situation. These people, some people may call these people demonic. I call these people puppets, being puppeteered to do this, and not for nothing. These people ain't the brightest bulbs. They're going to be unhappy and discontent. Because why? everything that they did to acquire the preparations for the ritual, the voodoo ritual, to sacrifice someone's soul and stuff like that. The soul ended up being tainted and it closed out that fucking cycle. And you know who closed that cycle? The devil did. Okay? The devil did. And I see the devil on a chariot coming to collect, or sending a collector. I'm going to call it the bone collector. The soul collector. Not the soul eater. The soul collector's coming for these people. They're not going to acquire the fame and fortune they think they're going to acquire whatsoever. At all. At all. And they ain't going to have a choice in the matter either. Lovers reversed. Three of Cups. You're not going to have a choice in the matter. When that devil come to collect, who's ever been playing in spell work in the entertainment industry, and whoever's been playing in spell work outside of the entertainment industry, anybody that's involved with trying to sacrifice anybody else's soul. Because first of all, none of these people being sacrificed were willing participants. Takeoff wasn't willing. Shanquella Robinson wasn't willing. The mama in North Carolina that was murdered wasn't willing. None of these people are willing. They're not willing. So, okay, the world card. And this is a global thing as well as what I'm understanding. Looking at that world card here. This is global. People been making global sacrifices, meaning each country in itself, each country within itself, or each heads of states been sacrificing millions of people as well. I'm talking about governments too. Them too. These people, these millions of people, half of them, or if not all of them, were never willing fucking participants whatsoever. You done fucked up. I'm hearing judgment. I'm hearing something and I'm seeing something. Senator, someone in a higher state and within the U.S. has a White House that looks almost like the White House, if that makes any sense. It's like a mansion or mini mansion. It's a mansion that resembles the White House. It's white, got gates around it and shit like that. I'm not going to go into detail, but whoever this is that's been sacrificing people, possibly globally, sacrificing unwilling participants here. Unwilling participants here. This person probably even sacrificed two of their relatives, kids, involved in something, or involved in child trafficking. Not child trafficking, is it? Possibly. But I'm seeing literally globally. This wealthy man. I'm not gonna describe him either. I'll just say he has white hair, and it's a Caucasian, older male. This person did sacrifice an innocent here. If you look at underneath that chair there, there's an innocent there this person's sitting on. Spirit's been watching this person. The higher realm has been watching this person. They sent someone, they sent like an archangel or an angel. It's a bird back there. To watch whoever this wealthy Caucasian man is, possible senator. This person not going to be able to sleep at night. Now I'm channeling. This person's not going to be able to sleep at night because why? This is walking down the corridors of his second story home towards his bedroom at night at 3 a.m. coming to collect. So whoever this senator is not able to sleep. Frightened, not getting any sleep, possibly drinks a lot of coffee because there's judgment coming. Don't think that the devil can't judge your ass too. This is where they stupid at. Someone, it's. There's a lot of people that's been doing these sacrifices gonna be very unhappy. They was trying to celebrate, right, over a departed loved one or departed friend or whoever left this world. They were trying to celebrate. We made a judgment call on this person to sacrifice them, but they were not willing. So therefore, your sacrifice it was made in vain. It's null and void, baby. Null and void. Okay? Told you. Backfire. It boomerang right back to their asses. They're not going to acquire fame and fortune. They're going to lose that fame and that fortune, especially those in the entertainment industry that sacrificed. I'm hearing recently, too, that sacrificed a relative of theirs. Backfire. That ritual backfired for cash. Look at this. This is money. It's pinnacles. Uh, uh, what is it called? Earthly and worldly possessions and shit. The same shit they sacrificed is gonna lose it. That was not a pure soul to begin with. What protocol are you following? And at the bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups, you're not gonna get your wish fulfillment, and you're gonna be stuck where you are. Stuck where the fuck you are. And I'm here intuitively the souls that were being sacrificed. Okay? There's going to be justice. There's going to be healing. New pathway for the souls that were sacrificed. They're going to come back. More abundant than ever. You ain't stop shit. You just made them transcend earlier. That's it. That's fucking it. Now, as for y'all, the bone collector coming for y'all ass. Okay? They want playing spell work and playing voodoo and shit. Being told what to do, being puppeteered. If you sacrifice such and such, this is what you're gonna acquire. If you sacrifice this person, this relative of yours, you're gonna gain insurance money. No, you're not. 10 of Cups reversed. You're gonna be very discontent. Why? Because you're not gonna get what you think you're getting. Y'all motherfuckers be sitting up there sacrificing people in the entertainment industry, outside the entertainment industry, all for cash flow. You sacrificing somebody for cash flow? How are you doing? You sacrificing for what? Insurance money? You sacrificing motherfuckers for cash flow, fame, and fortune. Wow. If it's not in your natal birth chart for you to be famous and fortunate, you're not going to be. So to sit there and sacrifice someone, first of all, who is not a willing participant, and second of all, they're not innocent and they're not pure. Purity means virgin. These motherfuckers is dumb. They sacrificing people that's not virgins. They sacrificing their mamas, their friends, their siblings. These people been touched by the D and by the P. Okay? These people done bore birth to children or gave birth to children or impregnated somebody. They are not virgins. So your sacrifice is made in vain to the devil to acquire fame and fortune. Therefore, like I said before in the last spread, boomerang, this sacrifice is null and void, and the bone collector about to collect some souls around here, that because they want that soul. And already on the other side, the devil already knew. Hey, the devil already knew. I already know they fucking up. The devil requires innocence. It has to be a sacrifice of innocence, and the innocence has to be willing. It has to be a willing, but it's the same way when a fucking vampire come at your door, knock, 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 can I come in? It's up to you if you let him in or not. Same thing with when someone's sacrificing. It has to be willing. If you snatching up something against its will, and you're snatching, I'm gonna sacrifice you right now. Guess what's gonna happen? Backfire. Guess who's gonna be pissed? The devil. Guess who's gonna be shitting bricks when the devil come collect their ass at 3 a.m.? Whoever's doing the sacrifice. There's gonna be justice for all those that were sacrificed. All right? It's gonna be justice. Then they're gonna be like, oh, maybe God, maybe what was that? Hold on. And then when they start losing shit and they stop acquiring clout and their assets are frozen or some shit, or they become irrelevant. No one paying them any mind no more. No one cares what they're doing. They're a non-factor now. You know why? That's karmic justice. Karma whooping that ass. It's also the devil too, because you're over there sacrificing tainted meat, tainted souls. They're already tainted. They're low vibrational, even some of them. So even if you went to church, if you're still doing shit outside the church, you're low vibrational too. So it's like to sacrifice an unwilling participant who is also tainted. Not good. Not good. A lot of these people doing sacrifice is going to be heartbroken. They're going to be crying, bawling their ass out. Oh, oh, my ritual. Oh my God, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in life. They're going to be stuck in life. Can't contain their emotions whatsoever due to their hatred of self and jealousy of self, self-loathing. Okay? People be up here sacrificing and don't know what the fuck they sacrificing for. Mm-mm-mm. And the whole time, they're being watched by the higher ups known as the archangels. The whole time, heaven and hell had their eyes on these people. Watching. Just watching. Let's see what they do, because we can't interfere. Mm-mm. Trying to seek answers on how to bring. It's crazy because a lot of people think it's easy. They just gonna do this ritual and they gonna get this fame and fortune, like with the case of Shanquella Robinson. Oh, we gonna sacrifice to get fame and fortune. You got it all right. You in the news for warrant for your fucking arrest. There's your fame and your fucking fortune. 33 on the clock. There's your fame and your fucking fortune. You know, sacrifice to kill someone for no fucking reason. And it was an unwilling participant who was not a virgin. So therefore, their fame and fortune is coming in the negative light instead of something positive. These broke bums. These broke ass bums. Are we gonna do a sacrificing? No. There's rules to this game when it comes to heaven and hell. Or if you want to call those realms that. These different realms, they have their different set of rules. And sacrifice carries another set of rules, honey. And it's like, they'll be here. And it's funny because they'll be here sacrificing, yet, unbeknownst to them, they're unaware that when you're about to sacrifice something, you also have to be fucking fasting. Not drinking, smoking, fucking, getting high and drunk and shit like that. You need to be fasting. And then if you're going to sacrifice, honey, it got to be an innocent virgin. And it has to fucking, I'm going back to the old fucking Merlin way shit. It has to be an innocent virgin and it has to be a willing participant here. Like literally. Willing. Same way motherfuckers be going to church giving up they selves to Christ. You giving your soul, right? Okay then. So, same shit. These motherfuckers doing everything under the sun wrong. Wrong. Like wrong. Like stop, first of all, and not for nothing. Now they stuck in their head and they can't sleep at night. They gaining that mental imbalance, probably seeing shit. They probably seeing spirits. Probably seeing spirits and shit. Because it's justice from the spirits on the other side. They want justice. And they're going to get it too. Because in the age of Aquarius, now is not the time to be fucking sacrificing people. Period. Not in a scientific way like how they did with CD19. Not in a fucking entertainment way where they be like, oh, the entertainers in the entertainment industry, movie, television, film, be sacrificing their fucking relatives because blah 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 blah. Not in the regular John Doe way where you got relatives over there forging your name literally on these goddamn life insurance policies, making these companies think it's you when it's fucking not. You know what I'm saying? Got people all adorned with a fake ID of you trying like a double ganger. They got a double ganger that look like yo ass, and it's like double gang coming with a fake ass uh, how can I say this? If someone literally was like sacrificing you, they could have easily got a fake ass death certificate and say, yeah, this person died. You know what I'm saying? Collective life insurance policy. That's an example. That's an example. And then it's like, yeah, this person died. Oh my God. You know, they collected like $250,000 off your ass and shit like that. And it's like, yo, and it's reminding me of that song that Offset and Cardi B came up with, do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. It's man, look. Ain't nobody your friend if this is specifically for a certain sector of people. Watch out who you think is your friends that you drinking with. They not. And then you got one that's hiding their face. These are not your friends. Period. You better think real fucking hard. These are not your friends. Whoever this coven is, this organization is, this group of people is, they're not that intellectual. They're not that bright. Got the Hierophant reverse. Okay, one of them could be a Taurus, a Libra, and we got Virgo here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let me see something. Oh no, that's the other cards. Okay. Like, this is crazy. You need to be vigilant and use your discernment for the rest of you out there on who you fucking hanging with. Because all that black magic that I tell you, for the people that was making sacrifices or sacrificing other people that already passed away, or those that they were plotting on hoping that they would pass away because they got someone, man, look, because they forged someone's signature and blah, blah, blah on insurance papers and blah, 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 collected the money and shit. They ready for that shit, but it's all gonna come undone. It's fucking backfiring. Like, literally, it's backfiring. It gives the energy of backfire. Backfire. People trying to beware people, exes from your past, trying to tell people around you how y'all still married when y'all ain't see each other in eons, years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. And this motherfucker walking around saying y'all still married. No, that's fraudulent. Y'all not married. So what is the reason behind this motherfucker saying y'all married? Because the motherfucker probably got a life insurance policy on your fucking ass. Okay? Let's be real. Hello. Welcome to the live chat. Yeah, so I see a lot of people needing to have to make a choice here. They need to make a choice. Okay? There's choices that need to be made here when it comes to these people always wanting to sacrifice for money and cash flow. And let's not forget fame and fortune. Okay? Fame and fortune, that's mostly what most of the sacrifices are that I'm energetically picking up. Is fame and fortune from past energy to current energy right now. People out there looking to get other people fame and fortune. They want fame and fortune, but they want it the easy way. They don't want to work their way up and shit. No. They figure, oh yeah, we're gonna do some ritual voodoo shit and do the spell work and let's see how this spell works. And they're gonna be watching, of course they are. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be watching, of course, to see if the spell takes effect. Did this person get sick yet? Did they fucking die? We trying to collect this life insurance money. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, we gonna do this voodoo ritual and collect this life insurance money off this motherfucker. We gonna get famous. Yeah, got me in spotlight. Yeah. Okay. Little do they know the spell work ain't fucking working. Moon reverse. Devil reverse. Okay. For that fame that they wanted. Sacrificing whoever. Whether it's the entertainment industry or this is happening globally on a grand scale. People looking for that fame and fortune, but they really need to understand one thing. Not all of us walking this fucking earth are going to acquire fame and fortune because there are certain things from our past lives that has to be corrected in this life. And if you are low vibrational, you're going to carry that into the next life and you're going to be poor in this life until you correct your shit. And not for nothing, in this lifetime that we are, in this timeline, in this realm, in this within this 3D realm, okay, the only ones that's really supposed to be having fame and fortune are those who are actually spiritually rich. See, in order to have fame and fortune in the 3D, you have to have that shit in the 5D. You have to be spiritually wealthy in the 5D. Half these motherfuckers walking around here with these fur coats, these little Balenciagas and these fucking Maybach swags and all that shit. Some of them, they're spiritually broke. What they did is they did the little voodoo rituals and sacrifices with tainted souls that were unwilling to get fucking sacrificed. And what they did was they spiritually stole from those who actually are spiritually fucking wealthy. And that's why all this shit is crumbling. All this shit is backfiring. All this shit is causing mass hysteria, mass confusion, massive illusions. Okay, because they're doing that spell work under illusion that they're gonna be famous and fortunate. Let's just say some of them they did acquire fame and fortune off doing their little fucking voodoo rituals and their little sacrifices to their own goddamn cousins and siblings and mamas and shit like that. Okay, you did get it. Now guess what? It's gonna take a while. But when karmic justice hits your ass, you pretty much gonna be ending up like what's happening to Kanye. Okay? Everybody think they safe. No one is safe when justice comes in. When the universe come in and starts tipping that scale, like who was stealing from who was stealing from the universal bank of the spiritually wealthy that's actually wealthy, but they're walking around in the 3D with no money. Those be the ones in homeless shelters, the ones that's trying to like barely making it, the ones that's just now creating jobs, becoming CEOs, entrepreneurs. Those are the ones. The list goes on and on. I can go on and on, but beside that, there's a lot of these motherfuckers riding these Lamborghinis, these Maybach swags, these $1 million cars, and these furs and shit. Some of them are undeserving. They don't deserve it. It's not theirs. They spiritually stole from the bank of the universe, the bank of the actual, real, spiritually wealthy people. Those that were actually real empresses, kings, queens, pharaohs in the past life. Half of these motherfuckers now that acquired that shit, they spiritually stole that shit with that little voodoo sacrifice. Okay? I'ma steal this. Yeah, you stole, motherfucker, you stole. All y'all stole. Y'all some stealing ass motherfuckers. Okay? That's energy. That is energy vampires. Because they steal your fucking spiritual money too. And they're manifesting it, bring it down into the 3D, stealing from you. Whoever's really spiritually wealthy. Half of these people in the entertainment industry, outside the entertainment industry, you may have cousins that got more than you, siblings that got more than you, relatives. Let's just say relatives in general. Notice how they got and you don't. How'd they acquire that shit? Because they're not supposed to have it. You, on the other hand, are supposed to have it. Then you got these karmic soul ties where people want to soul tie themselves to you sexually or energetically or both. And they're stealing from you too. energetically. If they're stealing from you energetically, trust they're ciphering or stealing from your universal bank of wealth from the universe. But that's about to be balanced out. Okay, that's about to be balanced out too, because too many people been doing too many things. They've been stealing. They're about to get that ass handed to them in a minute because they've been stealing. And you're about to, though, for those that have been struggling and suffering and trying to figure out why they not rich yet. They can feel it in their fucking bones that they are meant to be fucking wealthy, not rich. Because then you talking about like, how can I say this? Rich is basically middle class. No, we talking about wealthy, up there with eight figures and one percenters and shit like that. This is where you're supposed to be for most of y'all out there. Okay? You're not gonna find a lot of shit in your birth chart that's gonna actually let you know you're gonna acquire fame and fortune. A lot of people go, "Oh, it's your fame that's in your birth chart." I think that's it. Don't quote me on that. But one of the things in your birth chart is uh, letting people know that, oh, this person's supposed to be famous. But some of the people that have that in their birth chart, they're not famous. So again, you have to know how to really read a fucking birth chart. So it's like they need to stop tapping into other people's spiritual wealth, okay, and wait your goddamn turn. But no, they gotta be greedy. But I'm not meant to be poor and broken and a beggar. Yes, you are, because you know why. You are meant to. For those that have did these false ass tainted sacrifices and stole out of the spiritual bank of the universe from those that are actually spiritually wealthy, they supposed to be poor and broke. It's part of their destiny because they were living out of their south node, not their fucking north node in the past life. So now they have to learn lessons. They're trying to skip the lesson. They're trying to skip class. They're trying to graduate without doing the lessons. It's like I'm gonna get a green light, go pass. Like how you play a Monopoly where you get a pass. This is what they're doing. And they're upsetting the balance of the universe by stealing from those that are actually truly spiritually wealthy. The ones that's truly spiritually wealthy are supposed to be manifesting their wealth down here. But instead, because some don't have knowledge of manifestation or some don't have the time to actually hone in and manifest, here come these fucking thieves coming in as mouse. Some of them probably got faces shaped like a mouse. That's how you fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Or bulbous heads or receding hair fucking lines. These are your thieves, okay? In the entertainment industry, outside the entertainment. Some of them are your relatives been manifesting off of your shit. And trust, if you were small or a baby, you got them little great aunties and even your own goddamn mommy and daddy probably, and fucking cousins and shit probably peeked into your birth chart. I'm like, oh, this person's supposed to have. I'll give you an example. Me, my mom worked in the police department. Ain't nobody in the fucking family worked in the fucking police department. Now all of a sudden there's certain relatives that I'm a cop or I work this or something to do with uh, the police, right? Then there's me. When I started my journey on trying to, hone in on my career skills for nursing, I wanted to start at the bottom and work my way up. Home health aide, CNA, LPN, and then nurse. That way I have all of the skills and shit. I still did it, but here's an example. So when I was first starting out, I started out as a home health aide. And me, I don't pay attention to people because I don't care what people do. I'm just, I don't give a fuck what you do you, people. At the end of the day, just don't fucking copy me unless you're going to give me my flowers. Because just say, I'm the master and you're the student. Okay? I'm the master and you're the student. Why? Because you're copying me, obviously. And the student has to copy what the teacher got knowledge, right? So anyway, so I took home health aid and I signed up. I got my license, started working with the elderly, geriatrics, and all of that. Starting to learn how to do the Hoyer lift and all of that shit, right? The catheter, how to put a catheter on an elderly man, how to look at penises and pussies all day, right? So Here it is. I have a cousin. I'm not gonna say no names. Why this bitch copying the same way? I had certain relatives in the family copying me, my mama, and my sister. And these are fucking cousins. These are fucking, I can't really say my aunts. I'm gonna just leave it at cousins. But I'm gonna just say, you gotta watch motherfuckers. Okay? Because even copying your image is like a fucking sacrifice. But again, it goes back to um, tapping into that universal bank of spiritual wealth that don't belong to the bitch. Or these bitches. Or these niggas. Or whatever. So it's like they tapping in, right? Because these are people who in their mindset, okay, this is how you know they sleep fucking walkers. Their mindset is for the here and now. They don't care about the future. They don't care about past lives. They don't care about future lives, reincarnation, none of that shit. So basically, they don't follow the rules of the universe. Let's just say that. They don't follow the rules of the universe. So they're tapping in. And half of these relatives, they go to church or they own a church or they a pastor or pastoress, I don't know what the fuck you call them, or minister of a church. These are the same motherfuckers that was tapping into your energy. Because they figure, oh, they part of the bloodline, so I can steal from their universal spiritual bank of wealth, you know. And it's funny how you don't have your come up, but you should have been had that shit. But your cousins always got the come up. I wonder why. Always copying. I wonder why. Same motherfuckers go around talking shit about you too. I wonder why. Because they're putting that voodoo out there with their word spell, talking bad about you. So as to speak, turning tables on your ass. Because if they can talk bad about you, it can like basically trick the spirits to going towards them in their favor. And now it's like, ooh, they already tapped in the spiritual bank of universal wealth. Now they already got your shit. Okay? And half of these church motherfuckers, they go to them damn voodoo shops. Same ones talking about you how, oh my, you could be Wiccan, right? And you have a good heart and you help people and everything, and then be the same cousin be like, oh, that's a black witch. They doing that dark art stuff. You ain't even touching that shit. So make that make sense. But yet, this be the same motherfuckers that's touching the dark arts. And they doing shit against you, trying to sacrifice you behind your fucking back so they can tap into your spiritual fucking bank. Your spiritual bank. That's rightfully yours. But no need to worry, boo-boo. Because that's about to be balanced the fuck out too. Karmic justice is here for that as well. All those sacrifices coming undone. All you gotta do is sit back, watch, and fucking observe. Observe the entertainment industry. Observe outside the entertainment industry. Observe globally. Observe your own fucking family. You gonna see who is doing these shits. It will come to you. You're not paying attention because these are the same motherfuckers that when they did that spell work, is pulling the wool over your eye, trying to blind your third eye so you can't fucking see what they doing. But oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Karmic justice. Karmic justice. They're going to experience disharmony in their life. Lots of disharmony. And especially in the music industry is what I'm getting. Lots of disharmony. Breakup, separation. Oh yeah, it's coming. The fake is real. Yes, it is. These people are sitting on other people's wealth. Other people's wealth. They either done sacrificed these people's soul, sacrificed your soul, or stole your energy. Doing all of this behind the scenes. All of this. And now all of this is being returned to sender and coming undone. All for money. So they can sit their ass comfortably. Because they don't want to do the fucking shadow work. Please. Are they aware you can't take material things with you when you die? They're going to be forced to solitude in a minute. And whoever's sacrificing a lot of people in the music industry, there's a puppet master behind all this shit. There's a puppet master. You're welcome. I don't know why you're saying thank you, but you're welcome. There's a puppet master behind all of this shit. I see him. I ain't gonna call you out, motherfucker. See, because this ain't Eve talking. Oh, no, no, no. No. This ain't Eve talking, honey. You don't need to know who I am. Just know I see you, puppet master. All for this. All for this. Shame on all of those sacrificing these people who were unwilling participants to be sacrificed. They were not willing to die. They were not willing to go. And half these people here that y'all dumbass motherfuckers, especially in the music industry, that sacrificed, those people you took off their mission without permission from the Most High God. There's going to be hell to pay. You will suffer. You don't need to sit and think in solitude. All for money. It's ridiculous. It's all for money. Luxury. So they can have the luxurious life. So they can sit there with fancy cars and fancy hotel vacations and shit like that and be served on a platter. This is not for them at all. This is for the spiritually wealthy. They've been tapping in. They've been tapping into the ethers. And for the ones like, oh, I signed my... What they say, I'm not going to say I. They claim, especially in the music industry, how they claim they sold their soul, they signed their soul. You ain't sell your soul unless you willingly gave your shit up. See, pay attention to trickery. It's like Rumpelstiltskin. I think it's Rumpelstiltskin. Let me see. It's like that story of Rumpelstiltskin, where Rumpelstiltskin was a trickster spirit, but you didn't know when you were a child reading that book. It just seemed like a child's story. But long story short, the Rumpelstiltskin tried to trick this little girl. At the end of the story, the little girl ended up tricking Rumpelstiltskin. I think it's Rumpelstiltskin, by making him say his name backwards. Pretty much. You have to trick the trickster, baby. You gotta be more vigilant than that motherfucker, because that motherfucker always watching. That entity is always watching. And it comes in many forms at that. Okay, you gotta be real discernment. Now, as far as the music industry, that's like me right now. If I was to get into the music industry, okay, at one point in time, I was about to head into the music industry at 12 years old. If I was to get into the music industry and I'm signing the papers, I'm not signing my soul to you, bitch. I'm putting my name down, but I'm gonna make sure you're doing jumping jacks for me, ho. I ain't doing no shit for your ass. You gonna jump jack for me. You gonna jump jack for me. I don't do shit for you. Period. I don't want the record sales up. You want the record sales up? Give me more dough. Because this is how I'm coming. Well, you sign your soul. I ain't sign my soul because last time I checked, it's still in my body. And I ain't say you can have it. You get what I'm saying? You gotta look at the fucking... It's all how you perceive shit. If I sign my name on something, that's so I can get a check. The same way when you put your resume out there to work at a hospital, to work at a fucking, as a paramedic, to work as a police officer, it's a job. That's how I look at it. I ain't signed my soul. My soul is mine. And it belongs only to me and to the Most High God. Period. Period. So a lot of motherfuckers in the industry be like, they sold. No, you just signed the contract, baby, unless you literally said out your mouth that you were going to give your soul over to blah, blah, blah. Then you sold it. If you ain't say that shit, you ain't sell shit. Your soul is still your own. You can get out of any type of contract you fucking damn well please. You got free fucking will. And they be doing shit, and they be in solitude waiting, trying to come out of sorrow so they can be happy because they feel, oh, they're gonna have fame and fortune. We're gonna have luxury. I'm gonna sitting on. I'm gonna. They like they're gonna sit high on the hog. They expecting it. They're expecting it. They're expecting this. Wealth, fame, fortune, luxury. Oh my God, I'm gonna come up out of being poor and broke and crying over money. I'm gonna be so happy. This them. But they sitting there thinking, why? Music reverse. That shit ain't working. There's still disharmony. Why? Karmic justice, karmic laws. They're descending, not ascending. They thought they'd come up out of that shit. They're not. Especially if this is the music industry, or whoever thought they... Man, I want to say so bad. Ooh, we about to go in on somebody. A couple of them motherfuckers. Because I could read you through the TV screen. But sometimes I don't try to watch celebrities. I honestly really don't. There's one that I like because I find him to be innovative, and I did wear the Black Pyramid outfit. So that person's very innovative and he's smart. I don't like him for his music. Anybody can make music. I like the fact that he's creative. That's why I like Chris Brown, because he's creative. Creativity goes a long way with me. So a lot of people over here sacrificing, and I'm gonna sacrifice, and I'm gonna wait for this money to come in. Like, hold your breath, bitch. You know, so it's like hold your breath, bitch. You over there sacrificing. Hey, how are you? Some of them even sacrificed, somebody in the music industry sacrificed their son. I see son reversed. That son's soul is already in hell. Now, either this is someone that got a miscarriage, or this kid is here already, and they... Child, look. I'm not even going to go there. But this sacrificing has got to stop. When do people want to stop sacrificing? That's like, if you watch, there's a movie out. Oh my God. What the fuck is the name of the movie? In the movie, it's about the Native Americans before they were colonized by the Pilgrims and shit like that. And it's about how it was the Aztecs versus the Mayans. And one of the guys' name was Jaguar Paw. He had a son. He had to hide his son and wife. His son name was Turtle Paw, because the Aztecs, which we call Mexicans right now, it was Aztecs. Then they went from Aztecs to Mexicans. They went to another name, and then they now are called Mexicans. But they were sacrificing the Mayan Indian. Mayu. My children are part Mayan Indian, right? They were being sacrificed to the fucking sun god, I believe, or to some rain god to make it rain on their crops because they were having a dry spell. They weren't producing no corn and no food in the fields. So they went. So the Aztecs, the Aztecs went over and basically killed half the fucking race of the Mayan Indians, which they was fucking minding their business. So you see what I'm saying? So this sacrificing goes way back, way back. But the thing is, people need to stop sacrificing. Stop doing that shit for whatever reason. Like, seriously. Because if you look if we want to talk about Bible shit, if you look at the Bible, when Cain and Abel were told to give a sacrifice, one gave a sacrifice of blood, the other gave a sacrifice of a fucking bowl of water, incense, and fruit. Who do you think the Most High God favored? Exactly. He didn't request blood or death or request killing or sacrificing. Like the perception and version of sacrifice was not blood, period. It was fruit from the earth, water from the earth, and whatever else, right? All of it came from the earth. He didn't say sacrifice no human. So in which context do these motherfuckers, what's their thoughts on? Like, seriously. Oh, They want to worship and praise the devil. So y'all all employees? Because that's what the motherfucker is. No offense, Lucy. But seriously, Lucy knows his place. Like seriously. You got boss and you got employee. Who you gonna fucking worship? I know I'm worshiping the boss all day, every day, 24/7. I don't go behind no workers. I'm up under the boss, the creator. I'm not with anything that doesn't create shit. I'm with the creator. I'm with he who walked when things were being created, when he fucking put the dark back there and created the light, whatever. I don't need to say shit verbatim. Y'all know how this shit goes. But it's like there's karmic individuals, karmic partners out there that's sacrificing their own fucking kids, yo. Somebody sacrificed their son. They both going to hell. Like what the fuck? I'm not laughing. I'm laughing at the fact that people are just fucking stupid. All for this. For this. They want to live comfortably and high on a hog. Oh my God. Like, yo, it's just sickening. People want to sacrifice millions of people so that they can attain whatever it is they want to attain. And this karmic partners be having like more than 2 kids. Sometimes it just be one child. They sacrifice one, they gain 2. I don't know. I feel like these karmic partners now, male or female, they very childish. They don't really know the ins and outs when it comes to universal law. Any of the laws of the universe for that matter. They're the tiger and not the dragon, if that makes any sense. See, in the yin and yang is good and bad. Okay? Evil and good. Black and white. Negative, positive. Tiger, dragon. There's a lot of tigers out here. Tigers, they react without thinking. Dragons, they're very wise. They think before they act. So there's a lot of people out here acting like the tiger. They sacrificing without even thinking. They don't think things through thoroughly, and they fuck it up. And that's why we got a lot of backfiring here. It's a lot of backfiring. In the music industry, outside the music industry, this is what they're going to get. All those that were sacrificing people that were unwilling to be sacrificed, they're going to be in ruin. They all areas of their life, ruin. Look. Told you. All that black magic, that devil worshiping shit, all of this, what they were doing to acquire fame and fortune. And that's why it came undone. All of that. All of this. Especially those in the music industry, it's reversed. There's going to be a lot of broken contracts. For real, for real. Black magic, we got ruined with black magic. What I'm getting from this is that, like I said, that black magic is ruined. It's broken. For those that was tapping in to the universal bank of spiritual wealth, people's spiritual finances that they brought from their past lives that's owed to them, that don't belong to any of these motherfuckers in the industry or outside the industry, karmic justice is coming. You're going to see a lot of motherfuckers becoming non-factors in a minute. You're going to see a lot of fuckers that had shit, they're going to lose their shit. The spirits are talking. They're talking. All of the spirits are talking. No, we ain't talking about ancestors neither. But I'll tell you this. The spirits, they're talking. You know what they're talking about? Karmic justice. For all those, they're talking, for all those that were already sacrificed and they're in the spirit realm that were did unjustly or unjustifiably, and for all those that are alive that people are tapping into this the universal bank of spiritual wealth and stealing, literally stealing, using voodoo or black magic, same shit, um, to fucking steal this shit, tapping in. They doing like little altars, food with plates of money on it and shit, and they thinking it's their ancestors answering them, and it's not. It's the devil's minions and shit stealing for them, right? Stealing for them. So now the spirits are talking. When is justice going to be served? There's an imbalance in the spiritual realm, which is also an imbalance in all the other realms. All the other realms are affected. You got 9 to 10 realms, if not more. They're being affected because these motherfuckers are tapping in when they don't need to be. Period. It's not their turn to be fucking wealthy right now. And some of them are sitting with other people's money in their fucking 3D wallets or 3D banks. 111 on the clock as I speak. And that money about to be taken. That shit's coming to an end. Bereavement. Some of them are gonna have to die in order for this fucking spiritual balance to come back in. Okay? Some of them are gonna have to fucking die. Period. Here come the soul collector. Because some of these demons are being tricked by these motherfuckers too. Oh, y'all ain't know that one. Some of these demons are being tricked and being lied to. They're being lied to. They're not gonna be fucking happy. Motherfuckers lying. Trying to tap into people's energies and steal shit. You ain't stealing shit. Them demons are coming for your ass. Those in the entertainment industry, those outside the entertainment industry, which are your fucking relatives too. Your so-called friends, co-workers that you fucking work with. Those that you worked with, if you see someone on a job that, okay, if you worked at a job where you know you do a good job and you know you do your fucking best, you come in all the time and you're the last one to leave the fuck out. Maybe you're the manager, I don't know. Okay? And you got skipped over for a fucking promotion. Someone else got it. You know what they was doing. Tapping into your universal bank of spiritual wealth and stealing from you energetically in the 5D to mass produce here in the 3D and take your spot. Oh, yeah, I know. And I'm right here. YouTube right here. YouTube is right here in San Bruno, California. YouTube already know. I can read the CEO there too, sitting at a distance. I don't need cards. They keep thinking I'm one of these fake bitches. No ho. No. And sending these little Talibans up here asking for questions, and these little so-called Indian people, and they not even Indian. These are the YouTube techs that be coming on here asking Q&As and shit, and then they'll delete the Q&A after they ask the question and shit, and they don't donate. So I know, I'm very aware. They could take their asses on too, because for playing with me, literally. Play these other hoes out there. Play these other fucking psychics. Don't fucking play me. You don't really want me to get mad. Really. And I got other platforms too. Like even people that I've spoken to, they literally said they wish the old CEO was back on YouTube because that's when it was better. Truth be told. I was like, who was the old CEO of YouTube before this Polish chick done took over? They showed me who it was, and I was like, oh, that was person. So I already know. They be fucking with the algorithm. They be like messing with my videos. I ain't worried about it, because I already know. I just sit back and watch the parade go by, baby. I ain't worried about them at all. Because eventually, this is what's going to happen. Okay? This is what's going to happen to whatever it is YouTube trying to do to me. See that? The little, I'm looking at you and watching, and I'm doing whatever I'm doing. Yeah, well, that shit's gonna come to an end. Trust when I say it is, cause it will. They over here doing this shit, plotting. I already know. Stuck in their head. Whoever this is, I see you. I'm saying whoever it is, but I know who it is. You think you in control, motherfucker? Want me to knock you off your motherfucking throne up there in YouTube? I'll dethrone your ass quick, bitch. I'm an Aries. Don't fuck with me. I'm not the one. I see everything. Okay? I'm not the one. No amount of money can fucking interest me. Okay? Especially when I know there's elsewhere to get my shit. Don't worry about it. But yeah, but all this sacrifice motherfuckers is making, child, look, coming undone. There's a bit of confusion around a whole group of people trying to figure out why they can't celebrate. Well, you can't celebrate, boo, because your sacrifice was null and void, you dummy. Null and void. They're being watched from the ethers. So is YouTube. Look at that. Some of them, if like some of these people that they tried to sacrifice still alive, it's because they shit didn't work, right? So now they gonna have people coming up to them apologizing. Maybe. Let's just say maybe. And they gonna be like, well, why are you apologizing? When it's a fake ass apology any fucking way. Or somebody come with flowers and shit. Or try to come with money, flowers, any sort of monetary gift or something of value to try to make up for them sacrifice, trying to sacrifice you behind the fucking scenes. They fake as fuck. Some of y'all, this is friends. Okay? Some of you have a Libra or a Cancer or a Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, trying to come and apologize for sacrificing you. You be like, what you apologizing for? They ain't gonna tell you for what. They're gonna come around and say they're gonna walk around a salad bar before they even come out and say they ain't gonna tell you they was trying to sacrifice your ass for fame and fortune, for some sort of money, insurance money, spiritual insurance fraud. They're trying to sacrifice you in 5D to get money in the 3D type of shit. Look at you, guarded as fuck. Some of you have an ancestor that's like this. She like Christy Love from the 70s. This bitch like Foxy Brown. Like, bitch, go ahead and try it. Because either you or this ancestor, and this literally is someone ancestor that used to wear fro. Okay, this one right here is fearless. Got fear reversed. This bitch don't care. She like, go ahead, come on. I literally pictured Della Reese in Harlem Nights. Come on, go shoot my pinky toe. No, seriously though. But on a real, whoever this main ancestor is, they throw down. Look at it. Look at the face. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you want to try to sacrifice my relative so you can steal their money that I'm holding for them, that they got from their past life, and it's going through me? Bitch, did you lose your mind? Are you two kinds of crazy? Child. And you trying to come up here with that fake ass? I know damn well you ain't trying to come with this fake apology. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm locked and loaded, bitch. Yeah, that's that. You got that relative. And your relative warning their ass. Okay, somebody ancestor warning them motherfucker. Somebody ancestor literally made someone get rid of someone. This is a fucking straight up divorce. Who divorced? Ooh, whoever you divorce, whoever this is for, whoever got a divorce, is because this ancestor made it happen. Because there was some sort of warning. You could have received a warning in a dream, a gut intuition, a download between 1 and 3 a.m., something. But there's a warning here that there's a divorce that took place or has to take place now. If it hasn't already, or you ain't already divorced, this is for somebody. She's saying, I can hear. Get your motherfucking ass to that courtroom and divorce that bastard. I see what the fuck he doing. That's literally what I heard. So someone is over here trying to sacrifice your ass. They literally got an insurance. There's a hidden insurance policy that your fucking so-called husband got out on you or your wife. But someone's ancestor is not playing. Whoever this is, she is not fucking playing. Oh, hell no. And someone trying to hide the evidence. Look at this shit. So they plan on like sacrificing you and burning the evidence. Okay, so someone over here trying to... let me see. Whoever this is could be a CEO of their own business. I see boss. It says boss on that shirt. I don't know if y'all see that. It says boss. Let me see. My own boss. It says my own boss. Somebody could literally wear braids like this shit. This is bugaboo. Bugaboo, bugaboo. Someone who like to argue a fucking lot. That's the person burning evidence. So I could be talking to a this could be going on with a masculine. There's a man out here need to get rid of this black girl who like to wear fucking braids. She in her 20s. She over here got an eyelash business. She braid hair. She do something. But she's the boss of, she rowdy. She like rowdy ghetto. Like rowdy ghetto rowdy. She wear denim jeans and fucking sneakers. Okay? Literally, she wear her pants like this where you can see her navel. Okay? I gotta get ready to go. Peace. Hopefully this resonates with somebody.